Hey guys, Mellow Modesty here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Catwoman Relentless by Ed Brubaker and art by Cameron Stewart and Javier Pulido. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but whatever. So Catwoman Relentless collects issues 12 through 19 of Catwoman, I believe. Yeah, it collects Catwoman Secret Files #1 and Catwoman 12 through 19. And the story is by Ed Brubaker, obviously, and this is the third and final volume of his run on Catwoman. However, this is the first one that I read. I did not read the first two volumes, and I was not confused about anything. First off, on this third page has a little read up on all of the characters, and as far as I know, it doesn't reference anything from the other two trades, because this made perfect sense to me. But anyways, this collects two storylines. This collects both the title storyline, Catwoman Relentless, and Catwoman No Easy Way Down, which sort of deals with the fallout of what happened in Relentless. And this book is damn good. Catwoman Relentless is about how Selina Kyle... it starts off with you figuring out that a while ago Selina Kyle stole a shit ton of diamonds from the Black Mask, and she used them to fund this orphanage, or I think it's an orphanage in the alley town, I believe it is. And so it starts off with the grand opening of that, and Black Mask is pissed. And Black Mask is damn fucking scary in this book. He is just... he tortures, he murders, maims, skins people alive. And so obviously he is not happy about her stealing his diamonds. So he basically goes out to ruin her life. And I really like stories where the villains are just totally insane and basically ruin the hero's life. And it's just... this is really good. I was really surprised. And on the back it says, "This cat's been backed into a corner," and boy is that true, because a lot of really bad shit happens in this book. And there is a torture scene in this that is just horrifying and terrible to watch, terrible to read. And I am so surprised that this was published by DC. I mean, some of the stuff in this book I would even say is a little edgy for Vertigo stuff. So needless to say, this is very extreme, and you definitely wouldn't think that with this artwork, which, by the way, I find amazing. So, speaking of artwork, let's cut here and get into the artwork section of the book. So, as for artwork, there are two different artists with very similar styles on this book. I definitely prefer the artist in Relentless, and I actually really like the art in this book. It is very cartoony, but it sort of reminds me of a Terry Moore style art, especially this character. He just does a great job at drawing girls and women, and really good like storytelling action also. And I just think that his artwork is very good. I like how he draws Slam, I like how he draws Selina, his Catwoman I like the Catwoman costume in this a lot. Definitely one of my favorite costume designs for Catwoman, along with the Hush costume. And he's just very good at drawing the womanly figure. And he's also very good at drawing very scary shit. Like, here's a example of his action. which is very good. Definitely a good style for this book. Definitely. It is very stylistic, but it is a very good style. Catwoman runs in with the Penguin, runs in with quite a few different people. Obviously the Black Mask is the big one. And she runs in with a old friend of hers. And there is this torture scene, which I will show you guys some of. That is disturbing as all hell. It is very disturbing. Here's a great picture of Selina. He does a great job drawing emotion. That is probably his biggest upside, is emotion. You can definitely see it in their faces, what they're feeling. Just really good artwork. And then the second artist, Javier Pulido, who does the No Way Down story, is not really as good, gotta say. Similar style, and I will show you guys my big problem with him, and that is eyes. There's this very cool pop arty style throughout the whole book, but when you see how he draws eyes, here is one of the very few examples of when he draws Slam with his eyes open. Basically 75 to 90% of the rest of this arc, this story, has his eyes closed, and it just sort of looks like a curved cross, and it looks sort of stupid, to be honest with you. Even right here. I mean, that just looks dumb to me. Another picture. And even when he is driving, his eyes are still closed, which I find sort of funny. Here he is driving, and his eyes are closed. The second story is also very good. His eyes are open for once. Not nearly as good as the first story, Relentless, but it is a very good story, and brings some nice closure to the book. And as for extras, you get a few, not too many. Most of it is just the covers, which you shouldn't really expect a lot of extras in a paperback, but the covers are really nice too. Really, really nice covers. I love this one with, I believe her name is Maggie? No. With Holly ripping up the Catwoman costume. I think that's a great one. Here you see a few more. I'm sorry, my lighting really is pretty horrendous, but it's whatever. And back to the thing I was telling you about, the character introduction. Right here it is. You get Catwoman, Selina Kyle, a quick read-up on her. You get Slam Bradley, the love interest, quick read-up on him. Holly, her best friend, Selina Kyle's best friend, quick read-up on her. Leslie Tompkins, and you get a quick read-up on her. And then the vile, evil Black Mask, who is an incredibly good villain. Yeah, Brubaker is just a fantastic storyteller for this kind of deranged, sort of horror, sort of thriller story. And he is just a really good writer for it. He's a really good writer for crime, and the artist Stewart is very, very good too. There's not too much more I want to say about this because I don't want to spoil it. But just know that if you read this, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised and shocked. So I guess I will see you in the closing comments. So closing comments are, I would absolutely recommend Catwoman Relentless to anyone, regardless of if you've read the first 2 volumes or not. I haven't, and I was fine reading this. The art and storytelling are great, and I'll definitely pick up the first 2 volumes. Hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Let me know what you think of this sort of editing, and I will see you later. Bye.